Alright everyone, here's the next part of BenS71287's birthday special, in which we're going to be playing Jeopardy for the Sega Genesis. Let's see how we do.
This is Jeopardy!
My opponents today are Harold and Lynn. Okay. One daily double up there somewhere.
Here are the categories.
National landmarks, KK, notice the quotation marks, math, world geography, goody, literature, and movie monsters. There's a lot of them. Alright, let's get started. KK 100. In the film Miracle on 34th Street, Santa Claus uses this alias. What is Kris Kringle?
You are correct.
Okay, 200 please for KK. Founder of the Mongol dynasty who ruled from the Black Sea to the Yellow Sea. Who is Kublai Khan?
You are correct.
KK 300. They kept law and order in Max Sennett comedies. Were the Keystone Cops?
You are correct.
KK4? Critics said he never got any close-ups as Barbra Streisand's co-star in A Star is Born. Who is Chris Christopherson?
You are correct.
KK 500? '40s band leader who led the College of Musical Knowledge. Who is Kay Kaiser?
You are correct.
Literature 100. Napoleon's invasion of Russia was the subject of this Tolstoy epic. What is War and Peace?
You are correct.
For 200 please, literature. He gave Walter Mitty a secret life. Nope.
Sorry.
Oh, James Thurber.
You are correct.
Bigger than the entire world's land surface, it's the Earth's largest ocean. What is the Pacific?
You are correct.
World Geography 200. 1869 completion of this waterway separated Africa from Asia. What is the Aswan Dam?
Sorry?
Oh no, that's not right. Oh, wait a minute, I just figured it out. Too late. No.
Sorry?
Suez Canal, that's right, yeah. I got confused.
You are correct.
The total price in dollars and cents of 5 2-bit haircuts. What's $1.25?
You are correct.
And the answer there is the Daily Double. I'll bet 1,600. Total number of hunts of 1 Bactrian camel and 2 dromedaries. What's 4?
You are correct.
A Bactrian has 2. Dromedaries have 1. A Google is a number written as 1 followed by this many zeros. What is 100?
You are correct.
Math 3? Or 4? 4. 1.73 is the approximate square root of this number. What is 3?
You are correct.
Math for 500. The next number in the series of 1, 3, 6, 10. What's 15?
You are correct.
Absolutely. I'll go to literature for 300. The long film Apocalypse Now was adapted from the short Joseph Conrad novel. What is Heart of Darkness?
You are correct.
Literature 400. Imperialist author who coined the phrase, "the sun never sets on the British Empire." No.
Sorry?
Oh, Rudyard Kipling.
You are correct.
It came from France to harbor America's freedom. What is the Statue of Liberty?
You are correct.
Very good. When he was home, George Washington slept here. What is Mount Vernon?
You are correct.
Okay. This cornerstone of Massachusetts bears the date 1620. What is Plymouth Rock?
You are correct.
John Hancock, scientist John Hancock. What is Independence Hall?
You are correct.
DC building shaken by November '83 bomb blast. No.
Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry. You know the correct response?
The Capitol. Ayn Rand's architect designed, then destroyed this title complex. What is the Fountainhead?
You are correct.
The smallest country in the world, it's located entirely within the city of Rome. What is Vatican City? Or what is the Vatican?
You are correct.
The Sierra Nevada range contains this country's highest peak, the 11,411-foot Mohican. What is Spain?
You are correct.
Tropics lie between the tropics of Cancer and this. What is Capricorn?
You are correct.
All we have left is movie monsters, so let's go knock out that category. Start with 100. In the 1976 remake, he fell from the World Trade Center. Who is King Kong?
You are correct.
In Japan, he's known as Gojira. Who is Godzilla?
You are correct.
In Young Frankenstein, he put on the Ritz as Frankenstein's monster. Who is Peter Boyle?
You are correct.
Bram Stoker popularized this monster, the one most often portrayed in movies. Who is Dracula?
You are correct.
These giant insects were the title monsters in Then. What are ants?
You are correct.
So I have $8,900 at the end of the Jeopardy round. And we're about to play the next round, which is entitled
Double Jeopardy.
So let's get to it. Let's play.
You are the category.
Presidential quotes, desserts, basketball, insect trivia, law, and finally, the Bible. All right. I can deal with these categories just fine. Let's start with basketball for 200. Sounds like the favorite shot of Peter Pan's nemesis. What's a hook shot?
You are correct.
Basketball for 400. Height in feet of the basket. What is 10?
You are correct.
Basketball for 600. Atlanta's basketball birds. Who are the Hawks?
You are correct.
And 800, basketball. Line sometimes called the charity stripe or free throw line. What's the foul line?
You are correct.
He was NBA scoring champ for 7 straight years. Who is Wilt Chamberlain?
You are correct.
$11,000 right now. 11,900, I should say. The Bible for 200, please. Among the 31 kings he smote were the kings of Megiddo, Dor, and Jericho. Who is Joshua?
You are correct.
Jewish holiday that commemorates the events in Exodus 12. What is Passover?
You are correct.
In Exodus chapter 3, verse 5, God ordered him to take his shoes off. Who's Moses?
You are correct.
All right, over 13,000 now. The two types of birds Noah set out to check for dry land. What were a dove and a raven?
You are correct.
He was stoned at Lystra. Paul.
You are correct.
When the president does it, that means that it is not illegal. Who is Richard Nixon?
You are correct.
Calvin Coolidge said the business of America is this. What is business?
You are correct.
Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Who is Franklin Roosevelt?
Sorry?
No, it wasn't Roosevelt. No.
Sorry?
Sorry, Lynn, that's not correct. No.
Sorry?
Who was it that said that? Everybody both answered the whole.
You know the correct response?
John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy. Okay. One way to make sure crime doesn't pay would be to let the government run it. Who is Ronald Reagan?
You are correct.
Both my opponents are in the hole right now. When asked about his condition, this president said, "I don't have ulcers, I give them." Who is Lyndon B. Johnson?
You are correct.
Over $15,000 right now. Nobody's even close to me. Desserts for 200. A thick crusted deep dish pie or a shoemaker. What's a cobbler?
You are correct.
Fruit and shredded coconut dessert that's fit for the gods. What is ambrosia?
You are correct.
Mediterranean pastry is layered with filo dough, nuts, and honey. What is baklava?
You are correct.
French for perfect, it's customarily served in a tall, thin glass. What's a parfait?
You are correct.
Very good. Over 17 grand now. There's one of the two daily doubles in the round. We have 17,700. 17.7, please. Not insignificant to the English, it's sponge cake filled with jam and soaked with wine. What is a trifle?
You are correct.
$35,400. Insect trivia 200. A comedian might find one in his soup. What's a fly?
You are correct.
A police special weapons team, or what you do to a pesky mosquito. What is SWAT?
You are correct.
Completes a Ben Franklin phrase, "Here Scug lies snug." What is as a bug in a rug?
You are correct.
This beetle, named for an eastern country, was first spotted in the U.S. in 1916 in New Jersey. What's a Japanese beetle?
You are correct.
Balls of naphthalene are protection against them. What are An attorney named Schuster probably inspired this nickname for a dishonest lawyer. What is a shyster?
You are correct.
Justice is incidental to law and order, said this former FBI chief. Who's J. Edgar Hoover?
You are correct.
Civil law in France and Louisiana is based on his code. There's Napoleon.
You are correct.
Riparian rights pertain to the use of this substance. What is water?
You are correct.
And the last clue is all mine because it is the other daily double. $40,400. Last name of the learned judge who sat on the federal bench longer than any other. What was Hand?
You are correct.
$80,800. Final Jeopardy. I'm the only player left. The category is 6-letter words. The only 6-letter month.
Know the correct response?
August is the correct answer. So I get $161,600. A lot of money. I'll see you all for another game following this break. We shall return.